back to Restore Thrive. We're talking about basic ways to mobilize your shoulder today. Today we're going to talk about a simple what we call flexion mobilization. That's bringing your arm straight up overhead here. If you have a limit where you have a hard time bringing your arm and your hand over about 90 degrees, where your hand is even with your shoulder, we can use a little bit of resistance, or we can use a bed sheet, something that's really firm to help mobilize that shoulder joint and encourage that motion to bring that arm overhead. So what we'll do here, we'll use a band in our case. I'm going to put this over the top of my shoulder, and then I'm going to cross it behind my back so I can pull down and create a little bit of glide in the shoulder as my arm goes overhead. From there, I'm going to face a table, and I'm going to put my elbow on the table starting below my shoulder. So I'm keeping some stretch on the band to keep tension there. And all I'm going to do is scoop my butt back and lean forward. And what that'll do is bring my arm into that overhead position, and then I'll come back up from there. I'll reposition. This is actually easier if you have a rolling chair to use, but you can do this even with a static chair. If you think about pushing your hips back, leaning or sliding that arm forward, pulling down with the band. I should be able to take a breath here. Exhale. I may be able to get even lower. Pay attention to where your forearm goes to. When I rotate in, I'm kind of letting some tension off. I should be able to keep my arm upright or slightly rotate it out. Even when I start to flex down, that really stretches that shoulder capsule out, and that's what you need for that ability to get that arm overhead. So when you do this at home, spend about 1 to 2 minutes doing this, just in and out of this position. Hold each rep for about 4 or 5 seconds. We find that it's most effective if you do this 3 or 4 times a day to really teach your body how to get into these new ranges, especially if you've been stiff for a while. So give this one a try. Let us know what you guys think. We'll talk to you again soon.